Hello and happy Friday. I just came by to do my weekly video. And this week, I've been, spending time with God, fasting. And, oftentimes we feel unseen by God, even when we are obedient to God. And this week, He spoke to me through Hagar. And I remember reading Genesis 16 probably last year sometime. And in that moment, while reading that, what I've got from it was, who gave you permission? Okay. And he was talking about Sarai when she was so desperate for a child that she gave her husband to another woman. Okay, so in that moment, while spending time with God, I heard him say, who gave you permission? Who gave you permission to give up your birthright? Who gave you permission to give up your inheritance? Who gave you permission to give up your God given promises? Okay, what I got last year from that was, God comes in his time. We're never too old to receive God's blessing, or even too young to receive God's blessing. It just takes patience. Okay. So this year, reading that, I've been feeling like, hey God, I'm being obedient. I'm doing this. I'm submitting. I'm surrendering to you. And it's like things have been happening in my life that have been breaking my heart, that has been what I feel like going against what he promised me. Okay. And in that moment, he spoke to me this week through Hagar. And he reminded me that even though he may be quiet sometimes, he sees me. He cares for me. He keeps me, and his promises shall come to pass in my life. So I just came by this week to say, God has not forgotten you. God sees you even when people, sees you or use you for what they need and then toss you aside, cast you away. God sees you. His promises for your life still stand. God's about to do it. And as I just sat at my desk not too long ago, in the last hour, and I remember hearing this song years ago, Tasha Cobb's I'm So Proud of You, God's About to Do It. And the Holy Spirit has been speaking to me for the last few weeks, and I believe something is about to come to pass in my life, and I won't share, but I'm just gonna let God do what he do. And as I sat here in my thoughts, I'm like, God, I hear what you're saying, and it may not look like it. It's not looking like what you promised me right now. And this song came on, and I'll play a little bit of it, but it speaks to what I'm going through right now, or the different things that I've faced in the last few years of my life, when every time I felt like I was close to the promise, or something was about to come to pass and something happened or interfered with it. So here's the song, and it really blessed me, and it kind of brought me to tears. But Lord, all I have to say is I'm ready. I get it today. Certain things, if he had given me certain things back then when I wasn't ready, or I needed to prepare a little longer, or be at a certain place in my life, where he felt like I would be able to appreciate the promise a little more, this song speaks to it.
You thought it was gonna break you, but I sent it to make you. I hear the Lord say, you thought it was time then, but
Yes.
I needed to process you. It's time now, it's time now, it's time now, it's time now. I hear the Lord say, I'm so proud of you. You made it, you made it, you made it, you made it. You made it, you made it, you made it.
There were things that he instructed me to do, and it did. It broke my heart. I felt let down, And I just came by to really, really say that don't let go, because he's about to show up and show out. So hold on a little while longer, you know. Keep allowing him to process you. Keep allowing him to prepare you and to prepare it or them, you know. But I just came by to say, just hold on. And I don't own the rights to this music, but it really blessed me. And it's funny how God will send exactly what you need in that moment, you know. And it's been a hell of a few weeks, I will say. Yeah, but just trust him to do just exactly what he said he would. Be blessed and have a great week. And I pray that this bless somebody who may be going through that season that I'm currently in, or have gone through that season and stepped out. So yeah, be blessed.